Watchtower. So where's this artwork from? This artwork is from China, all the way in Asia. And when was this artwork made? It was made sometime between the years 25 and 220 Common Era. So, well over 1,000 years ago. It's quite old object. This object was made during the Eastern Han Dynasty. So even though we don't know specifically what artist or artisan made this object, we do know that it was made by a certain dynasty, the Han Dynasty. And a dynasty is a sequence of rulers from the same family. The Han Dynasty just so happens to be one of the most notable dynasties in Chinese history. So what is this object? This is a miniature military watchtower that was once buried in a tomb. Why? Why would the ancient Chinese of the Han Dynasty bury a tiny watchtower in a tomb? Well, during the Han Dynasty, even hundreds of years before that even, the Chinese viewed the afterlife as an extension of life on Earth. They believed the deceased should have the comforts and the protection they enjoyed in life. So music, pets, houses. But you can't bury an entire house. Your family still needs it to live in even after you're gone. So miniature models of everyday goods were made with clay and buried in tombs. These replacements are called mingqi, and that translates to spirit objects. So this work of art is a watchtower, a military watchtower, which means it was buried to keep the deceased safe even in the afterlife. Let's take a closer look. So during the Han Dynasty, China's upper classes often lived on really large plots of land. And they built multi-storied towers so they could really see far in the distance and defend against attacks by bandits or other threats. So this Mingqi watchtower is a replica of what a real watchtower would have looked like. It has 3 levels. At the top, you can see archers with bows and arrows watching for any intruders. On the bottom level, you can see a moat, and it has fish, geese, frogs, even turtles. The artisan that made this watchtower included details. Can you see the patterns on the turtle shell? That's the amount of attention that were paid to these replicas, these spirit objects, because that's what you deserve in the afterlife. You deserve everything that would have been in your worldly life. A really fun fact, there's something extra special about this watchtower. If you look very closely, on the bottom of this watchtower, you can see fingerprints from the person who made this. These fingerprints are almost 2,000 years old, and here they are reflected in time, and we get to see it right here in Birmingham, Alabama.